in Australia is making great strides in electric vehicle adoption, but compared to the rest of the world, is still far behind the pack. This YouTube video will examine the incentives put in place by state and government to help close the gap in Australia's electric vehicle adoption, and how those incentives are already making ripples in the Australian electric vehicle market. To start off, the Australian Capital Territory is Australia's leader in electric vehicle adoption, with almost 1 in every 5 new cars sold in the capital being electric, more than twice as high as sales in other states. In response to the ACT, many other states have tried to challenge their lead by introducing their own electric car incentives. For example, the Western Australia government offers a $3,500 cashback on new electric car purchases. Just across the border in South Australia, they are offering 3 years free registration, and NSW is exempting stamp duty. The ACT offers zero-interest loans of up to $15,000 to incentivize buyers even further. Now, Queensland wants to join the conversation and is looking to be the leader with their nation's richest electric car incentive scheme, which includes a $6,000 rebate, means tested and available on a wide range of cars. This incentive is set to launch come July of this year. Despite all these incentives, Australia's electric vehicle adoption rate is still minuscule in comparison to the rest of the world, with only 3.8% of all new car sales being electric, compared to the global average of 14%. The federal government has done their part by introducing fringe benefits tax cuts for electric vehicle purchases in 2021, lowering the cost by up to $9,000 for employers and $4,700 for individuals. That being said, industry experts still say that more needs to be done in order to accelerate Australia's progress with electric vehicle adoption. Curtin University's distinguished Professor Peter Newman suggests that companies should go beyond the role of the government and focus on producing cheaper and more accessible electric vehicles. China-based BYD's Seagull has already done just that, with its 5-door hatchback costing the equivalent of $17,100 and seeing over 10,000 pre-orders in the first 24 hours alone. And while this has yet to be released to the Australian market just yet, Newman believes that more affordable options will follow, seeing Australians invest in electric vehicles on a larger scale. However, an influx of electric vehicle owners also means an influx of charging station requirements. This, Newman argues, is where the government's incentives should be put into play, encouraging those in charge of the Australian infrastructure to develop more efficient systems, and reporting back on Australia's emissions reduction progress. With competition between the states in full swing, Australia is definitely on the right track with its electric vehicle development, making these cars more affordable while also increasing